YouTube? Welcome back to KDV here on YouTube.com, you guys. Today, well, my channel formerly known as Chris Wrestling Views, still, so I think YouTube still has it as Chris Wrestling Views, but I changed it to KDV, which is, which you can either call it Chris Daily Videos or Chris Daily Views, whichever kind of thing I do. So today, you guys, going to be a little bit different, as I did in one of my previous videos on yesterday. If you want to check that out about the pay-per-views, I'll put that video in of this one. So today, you guys, going to be ranking the worst cash-ins in the WWE Money in the Bank history. And so, you guys, we expected to possibly have Money in the Bank next month in June of 2021, because I don't think WWE did one last year. So they're actually going to do it. I believe it's going to be on I don't know the exact day in July. What date is it? I think it's July something, but they're doing Money in the Bank in July, this year. And so of course we got us as wrestling fans, we get to come back into the stadium and all that good stuff starting July 15th or 16th, as they announced last night on Monday Night Raw. So I hope you guys will be at that first Raw, and I think it's gonna be it's gonna be in Dallas, Texas. So let's jump in of ranking best, worst cash-ins and Money in the Bank history. So of course, the first Money in the Bank, Edge was in there, of course. Also, you guys, that we had a couple of superstars, ranking from, let's go to number 5. So number 5, which was John Cena back in 2012, announcing that he, had worked, like, you guys, John Cena back in 2012. So let's think about John Cena back in 2012. He had the orange shirt on with the blue armbands, of course, and so he challenged CM Punk for the WWE title on July 23rd of 2012 on the episode. Remember Raw 1000 when Raw went back went to 3 hours, and so yeah, you remember that time when I think Punk got cast in on by Cena or whatever, but John Cena cast in successfully. So that was the 5th one. So let's go to the 4th one. 4th one, you guys, which was Damien Sandow. Damien Sandow lost all momentum ahead of his Money in the Bank cash-in on October the 23rd of 2013 episode of Raw. So much that no one would believe that he would defeat John Cena, of course. And one night after the top star in the industry returned at Hell in a Cell, and he did not. And I think at that time it was John Cena at the time. Although he targeted the previous injured triceps of John Cena, what Damien Sandow did, but he was unsuccessful, and he lost the Money in the Bank briefcase. I was like, what in the world? I know most of you guys probably remember this. Y'all guys remember when Damien Sandow lost? I was like, what in the world? And I think John Cena lost too, as well, back then. And so the 3rd one we got, you guys, which was Braun Strowman. One of the guys I hate to be a WWE champion or any kind of champion, you guys. In that time, you guys, Braun Strowman turned heel back August of 2018. And so after then, you guys, his contract at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, which he challenged the Universal Champion at the time, Roman Reigns. And so during that match, you got Brock Lesnar interrupted the Monster Among Men championship match with the big dog Roman Reigns. That namesake the match at the pay-per-view. and so it ended up in a no contest. And so, I think that time, you guys, Braun Strowman lost the Money in the Bank again. Well, lost it at that time. Back in 2011, you guys, I know I shouldn't mention this guy's name, but he was in WWE before. But, he definitely has gone very downhill. And his name is Alberto De Rio. Alberto De Rio cashed in. His ranks just below the worst ever because of the ramifications it has on the hottest superstar in the industry at the time. CM Punk just had successfully defended the WWE Championship against Johnson in the main event of SummerSlam when Kevin Nash hobbled to the square circle, dropped him with a jackknife powerbomb, and Del Rio came out, running out of nowhere, and Del Rio ended up winning the WWE Championship. Punk, who had single-handedly sparked interest in the industry that had been ice cold for years. But, you guys, that's when Triple H and Kevin Nash had their feud back then. And so that was kind of like a weird way to actually win the money, to win the Money in the Bank. Then the number one, you guys, I definitely remember this one. Back in 2017, Baron Corbin had the Money in the Bank briefcase. He was trying to cash in. Corbin was booked to cash in his briefcase, only to defeat Jinder Mahal in a short order. His credibility shot. It was nearly an entire year to rebuild him into someone fans could buy in a high-profile role. The damage done to him was ridiculous of the segment, and the reason behind it rendered that Jinder Mahal was the easiest person. It was the easiest person to actually cash in on. So I mean, you guys, it's crazy because Baron Corbin chose Jinder Mahal to actually win. Then we had that women's one where Carmella, she cashed in back in 2018. And so it says here, the cash in itself introduced a new act, crowned a new champion, and to set the tone for Carmella's title reign when she defeated the Queen Charlotte Flair at the time. And I don't know if you guys remember that match, and most of you guys definitely would remember that one. Number seven in 2010, you guys. This is, these are the good ones I'm reading now. These are the good ones. The last one stopped with the Baron Corbin one. So the good ones was the Carmella winning, even though James Ellsworth was helping her, but still a good win. The seventh one was when The Miz cashed in on Randy Orton, well, the Viper at the time, Randy Orton. And then there was an angry Miz girl. I know you guys definitely remember seeing her, but a couple months ago, she has been grown up now, and she's a fan of the Miz. So I was surprised about that. And so that's what Miz, he was gloating, he was all doing all this stuff. Yeah. So then we had 2008 where CM Punk won the World Heavyweight Championship just 24 hours after the Night of Champion pay-per-view, which he narrowly defeated Dave Bautista to retain the World Championship. Edge found himself on the receiving end of a Batista bomb. As the Rated R Superstar struggles to defeat, CM Punk rushed into the ring with the Money in the Bank briefcase he had captured 3 months earlier at the WrestleMania 3 years ago. Ooh, what was that? Dang, I forgot what WrestleMania did. What WrestleMania that was, I think 14 something. I don't know. But anyways, he hit to go to sleep. You guys, on the Rated R Superstar Edge. Punk had captured captured the title for the Red Brand. And so congratulations at the time to CM Punk, another great, fantastic wrestler. He possibly done got a little older now, you guys. So I don't think he will come back and wrestle. Fifth match we had, you guys, was in 2006. Rob Van Dam cast in on John Cena. And Paul Heyman, you know, made the 3 count for Rob Van Dam to win. Rob Van Dam, one of the best people to be in a Money in the Bank. It would be nice to see him at this year's Money in the Bank, but then again, you know, RVD, you know, he's gotten a little older. He just recently got put into the WWE Hall of Fame, but you know, RVD is, you know, he's one of the greatest in the Money in the Bank, you know, matches. So then you guys, Dean Ambrose back in 2016, you know, known right now as Jon Moxley over in AEW. Jon Moxley won the Money in the Bank briefcase on June 19th, 2016, and wasted a little time in capitalizing on the briefcase that night. In the new hometown of Las Vegas, he cashed in immediately and beat Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship. And, you know, he was happy about it, and, you know, it ended up him losing it, you know, months later, or I think weeks or so later. Number 3, Edge in 2006. Another person that, you know, that's great in the ring to actually say he's a great, you know, he's the rated R superstar. He definitely is a superstar, I have to say the least. So he defeated John Cena. That was a great match too. Number 2, Seth Rollins. Man, that should have been number 1. Why didn't they put this thing at number 1? Seth Rollins won in 2015 when it was when Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar was fighting. I remember this one. Let me see what the exact day was. Oh shoot. That should have been number 1 because he actually shocked the mess out of me and a whole bunch of other people. Where Seth Rollins cashed in the main event of WrestleMania when it was Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar fighting, and he just came up out of nowhere and won the match. Then they had Dolph Ziggler in 2013, which they got as number 1, which sucks. But either way it goes, you guys, that's ranking from the first 5 through, well, I think it was 7 through 1 on the first one are the worst, and then they had the best ones, the top 5 best ones on the last one I read to you guys. Sorry for the long video, you guys. I really hope you guys stay, you know, for the video, and I just want to say I really do appreciate all you guys' support. I look down in the link down below. You can follow me on those. Follow me on those little platforms there. Of course, you got my TikTok, you got my Twitter, you got my Instagram down there. And of course, you also can comment down below on any of my videos. And I would gladly definitely see it, because all the likes are in my videos, all the comments or whatever, it comes directly to my phone, so I automatically see it. So I do my videos from my phone, you guys, if y'all didn't know, but now you know. So thank you all for watching KDV here, formerly known as Chris Wrestling Views, here on YouTube.com.